Hey, so I'm hanging out with Nelly, the passion and the drive behind Pauline Cosmetics, and I'm holding some of her lipsticks. It must be known and it must go on record that the BMC Foxy is me. I love this. BMC...
Busumate collection.
The Busumate collection. A color that I know you love. Is this the Royal Diva?
No, it's... well, that is Royal Diva, which I also love.
Oh, yes.
It's the Revel.
Yes.
Which is a dark red. It's not too
really
red and too dark. Yeah.
Okay, it always comes off looking a little purple. And then but the maroon 5, and I love the way you spell maroon.
Yeah.
So these are my favorites, but your personal is a Rebel.
My personal is the Revel. Yes. In terms of lipsticks.
For you.
My second favorite would be the Royal Diva. That purplish,
yes,
darkish.
I've noticed, by the way, if you check out her YouTube channel, you can see she wears it like, I couldn't advertise it enough. However, you know, you sent me 2 compacts. Fell in love completely with one of them. And you actually have a very good eye to figure out what somebody should wear. But one of 2 very exciting stories you're going to tell me. You can't seem to sell the right tone to Kenyans.
Yes. So there's something going on. I don't know where this is coming from. I can guess where it's coming from. But more and more women tend to go for the lightest shade of the compact powder.
No matter their skin tone?
So somebody like me tends to go for, we have Sahara, which is our lightest shade. And we seem to be selling more of those than the Cocoa, which is majority of the people look like me. So I actually was chatting with my sales team and they said, watu wanataka Sahara. So it's interesting. I'm yet to really understand what that is all about.
But if you've got a shade that's not yours, don't you end up looking like you've been cut off at Kenya?
I think there's all these trends and, you know, Instagram and all that kind of stuff. And maybe people are not thinking through that very well. And how also other people are looking at them. Because I have met people and I'm like, oh, hi.
Yeah, because your head now is floating from the rest of your body. It is just weird.
Yeah.
However, something you told me, and that's the day I decided I'm going to have to interview this girl. You told me that people would go into the shops, your various outlets, buy it because it looks awesome, love it, and then go home and find out it's Kenyan and go to the shop and return it. What?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. We did have this one incident where the person went, bought a product, because we have testers, they tested it, they loved it, they bought it, they went with it home. And I think when getting home, they either did a research or they saw, because the packaging will say, designed in Kenya, they returned it the next day.
And said, I can't have it
because
because...
It's Kenyan.
It's Kenyan.
Yeah. And I was baffled.
Even this YouTube channel is Kenyan. Yes, by the way, what's the problem?
So I don't know, you know, and I really don't understand where that's coming from. And I think I'm very grateful when you did the It's Kenyan series. I think we need as a people to start embracing our own brands.
And our brands are awesome.
And maybe, you know, a few people have had bad experiences with Kenyan products or services. And it's also up to us business people and manufacturers to step up and give good quality. But how are we going to step up if we don't get the constructive criticism and the feedback to be able to improve our products?
To improve the product.
Yeah.
And you just said something about business people, and I know there'll be that point. Or incidentally, if you feel that I'm not milking Nelly, is that my job is to introduce her to all of y'all, and then I'll leave space for the rest of you now to talk to her, you know? So Betty Kialo, shout out, Larry, shout out, yeah? So that you guys can now really, really, really milk her for all you want. But tell me about the retail horror. Because I hear this so often. You know, I'm like, okay, we need an online portal, we pay, we do what. In fact, I know you sit on Jumia because I did give them your feedback. But one of the things I told them is, I cannot work with you if you won't pay people within 30 days. And she said, Caroline, we pay in 30 days.
They do pay.
They do pay in 30 days. Yes. So that is the reason I will work with them. That is the only reason. But is it true that you will literally put stock, it will sell out, they'll call you for more. It's been 60 days and you don't get paid?
Actually, I have a client who hasn't paid since January. We stopped stocking in April, May.
And now your job is to chase the money.
It is exhausting.
It is.
I don't have time for that. But at the same time, you know, especially when you're an upcoming entrepreneur, you're an upcoming business person, these are some of the outlets that we have. These are some of the ways we can, you know, distribution channels that we have. We do have a website, yes, but for the majority, people still consume physical,
physical goods.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
my goodness,
it is a challenge. It is a big, big challenge.
So here's the thing. The only thing I want you to do is tell you her story, but more importantly, introduce her to the world. Obviously, you do know diaspora will be saying, where can we get? Because they're always the first. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm very clear. I'm like 95% interested in the Kenyan market first. But no, diaspora is like, where can we get the book? Where can we get the makeup? Where can we get this and that? So what are you going to do about diaspora?
So, well, the goal was to first, you know, build up our Kenyan base.
Please.
We do have an online platform, but right now it still caters to the Kenyan market.
So get your sister to buy for you and bring it when she comes to Massachusetts. Okay.
Or you pay for the shipping, because
No, because I know I'm going to hear those stories.
Yeah.
I'm going to hear those stories. What have you loved most about this journey, the 3 years?
I would say this has been the most amazing experience I've had. I've gotten to learn so much about myself. It has unearthed things about me that I would have never discovered. I've eaten quite a few humble pies. And I have grown as a person, and I'm always growing as a person. I'm never the same person every year. And I cannot think of anything else that I would have done that would have made me feel the way I feel. I feel good. I love this. I feel like I found what I was supposed to do, even though this was not in the plans.
What made you think you could do the marketing campaign you did? Just to wrap up, because when I looked at all those women,
the lipsticks personalities.
Yes, from Janet Bogwa to Terry Anchebet to Adele to what made you think you can do that? Because that was bold on your part.
Bold. It actually I started planning that in December 2016. And so that aired in April of 2017.
Wow.
So it started with I realized our lipsticks are very, you know, they're one of the best products in the market. And one thing about the lipsticks, the way I named the lipsticks, I gave them this powerful, feminine, positive vibe. So I figured, what if we gave a story,
each girl
a personality?
Yes.
So you're a rebel. I think Adele Onyango was a rebel, and she's fun and bubbly.
Yeah.
But first, actually, I had to have a picture in mind of the person, and then get the story and see if that person fits.
And you what did you do? Did you tweet them, text them, and say, "Hi, will you come and wear my lipstick?"
I did ask. So some of them I have made acquaintances with. So I asked them. And actually the first person I talked to was Olive Gashara. She loved the idea, and she was the one who suggested that we feature this on the May issue.
Yes.
So I was like, Olive, I can't pay. She was like, don't worry. So I reached out to a few people. Some people said no. And then Olive also helped me with some of her contacts.
Yes.
And now the works was in getting everybody synchronized with shoots and you know, studio time and makeup artists. But I'm very, very grateful. Everybody just, I don't know,
they were awesome.
Came out incredibly. Nobody was late. People showed up.
I'm like, let's do this.
Let's do that. And I guess they loved the concept, and yeah, it was amazing.
It was beautiful.
Thank
and
you.
You've done exceptionally well.
Thank you.
But you know, for a girl who was raised around cows, if you'd gone into cheese production, butter, milk, yogurt,
it would make sense. Again, it came out of, it wasn't in the plans.
It wasn't in the plan.
No, I was supposed to be nurse practitioner, probably in Houston, Texas, somewhere. But
well, what is happening in Houston? Aren't we happy you're here?
Yeah.
Aren't we happy you're here?
Absolutely.
So go and find her. It's paulinecosmetics.com. It's awesome and it's Kenyan. Thank you for watching.